solo. I want to finish the top 10 in any city game mode or any game mode. I haven't quite got that ability to do it, but I still have a lot of year left. So hopefully you're going to be able to see.
I like that. I've kind of accepted I'm not going to do that, Darius. So, I like
goals.
I like the goals.
I'm still going to have a goal, even though I've already hit these 250. So.
The big head coming up with the big block.
You had your top play featured as a winner this year on 2K TV. What was that feeling like?
That was amazing. That was, not only does it have my name on 2K TV, but I was the very first play at 2K26, so I could just post to YouTube. I'm actually on 2K TV, something I played for 10 plus years.
You are on 2K TV right now for accomplishing such a big goal.
It's insane. I've dreamt of this moment. I watch 2K TV every single week when you guys drop a new episode.
Well, congratulations, Darius, and thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV.
Thank you guys. This has been a dream come true, and hopefully I'll see you guys again.
On the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At shooting guard, Duncan Robinson. At power forward, Tobias Harris. At the other forward position, Asar Thompson. At center, Jalen Duran. At the other guard position, Cade Cunningham. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. Starting at the point, at 6 foot tall, number 24. Chucky! Number 24. In the middle, 6'7", number 12. Holy moly! At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 9, Arthur Miller. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Steve Ford. The head coach of your home team, once again, the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors!
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, perimeter pairing Barrett and Ingram. Then it's Barnes and Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Now, here's Cunningham, and he gets the bucket.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Duran. That one good for 2.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And it's good, 2 points.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
During the pass to Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Pistons keep it alive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Covered by Cunningham. Had a hand on it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here's Cunningham. And to get open is Robinson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Murray Boyle. The kick out to Barnes. From the line. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Detroit leading by 4. Out to Thompson. Robinson for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Harris. And here is Duren. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Just 2 to shoot. Robinson. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Robinson against Barrett. Ingram outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Over Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Robinson finds Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, we got to credit that steal by Duren to start the break. He can be disruptive.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way. And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How he performed last season. 14th in steals and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes, always a threat to create a turnover.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Duran down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Duran's got his third bucket of the night.
Honestly, guys, I think Duran prefers contact. He is one physical dude.
Fires from the line, and that one's good. Ingram.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Thompson from long range. And they recover it. Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Ingram. Harris, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5. Out to Ingram from outside the arc. The defense that time from Duran. The Pistons leading. Cunningham passes to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. Ingram against Thompson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Detroit. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Toronto calls timeout. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cade Cunningham. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Murray Boyd. In the corner. Herter with it. And again, no good by Toronto. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Active quickly. Rebound by the Pistons.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an impressive game.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
They get the rebound. Pistons passing it around. Back to Toppin. Pass to Joe. Here's Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond passes to Joe. Now, here's Toppin. Here's Ivy. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Here's Murray Boyle. Pass to Dick. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
2 minutes left in the first.
It's Cunningham with the drive, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll sing you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham inside, quickly covering. High, arcing shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And he slams it one-handed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Scooped up. Pass to Toppin. Here's Joe. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Raptors trail by 6. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, this is what Herter is out there to do. Stretch that defense.
Ivy with it. He's picked up by Dick. Walsh. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 6. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Takes it from 10. It's deflected. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, a top 5 pick back in 2022. Jaden Ivey's athleticism sticks out in a league of athletes. He is that explosive.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's quickly, and that one is stuffed right through.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, some tricky ball handling from Ivy. He understands how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
And here's Herter. Over Joe. Misses off the left iron. Got it off in time. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Harris. Asar Thompson is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Walsh in the small forward. And coach for teams defending the pick and roll. You often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. And there's no question that Ivy possesses a ton of talent. The most important thing for him is trying to be consistent.
Guarded by Harris. Outside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Ivy. And stolen by Barnes. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. 4 on the clock. Out to Ingram. Puts up a 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Walsh. Hands it from downtown. Walsh has got 6 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Guarded by Harris. Here's Abaji. 3-pointer, Martin, and the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Counted good. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Well, you like to see Ivy capitalize on the interior.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Martin with it. Duren picks him up. Pass to Walsh. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Ivy. Pistons passing it around. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Martin. For 3, Harris. Poked loose.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change. Barrett's checked in. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. And the Raptors call time here.
Canada's best dancing is coming your way, man. Here they are.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the paint.
Well, Ingram knows.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 29 points a game last season, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Detroit with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Cunningham kicks to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
For three.
Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 12. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That one on Harris.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Number 24.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
A 3-ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jacks up a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Martin, the pass to Ingram.
Well, scorers like Ingram find a way to draw those fouls.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Lundy's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 12.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
That one drops for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Raptors trail by 16. Pass to Lundy. Now Ingram. Clock at 6. Now Barrett. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Down low. Here's the break. That's a 2 from Barnes. Up again. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris finds Robinson. Here's Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. He's got 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Cunningham applies good pressure to the interior defense. With his 6'6" height, Cade is a bigger guard type.
That's good from Cunningham. Detroit making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Detroit making a switch here. Joe's checked in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Robinson for three. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Grady Diggs checked in for Toronto. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart checked in for Drummond. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 19. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Cunningham. In the corner, it's Robinson. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Cunningham's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 7th. Here's Murray Boyle. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Joe finds Toppin. Here's Stewart, and it's blocked. Cunningham against Quickly. Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
It's Joe on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got his 7th assist in the game. Quickly against Stewart, and it goes down 2 points. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Toppin can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 14. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Toppin. He has yet to score.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
It's Joe on the wing. Garrett covering. Now Toppin. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 5.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Murray Boyle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Raptors, Murray Boyle taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Barrett. Then for the Pistons, Walsh is checked in, and Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Pistons leading by 14. Ivy passes to Walsh. Here's Stewart. Here's Walsh. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Joe with it. Back to Toppin. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to Quickly. Into the lane. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's Toppin. Offensive rebound. Here's Joe. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Joe's got 6 points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Quickly kicks to Huerter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And after a 3 on the other end, Huerter answers with his own. I love the fire.
Pass to Walsh. And another 3 for Detroit.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Quickly looking it over. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Toppin. Out to the right wing. Walsh. And again, Detroit with the three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Way to attack there and create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left in the first half. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 18 points, 7 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far? And that should do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Cunningham. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Shots good by Duran.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Barnes, and they pick up 2. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 7 points for Robinson.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Here's Barnes. Out to Barrett. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Jalen Duran, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
Yeah, the way that Cunningham knifes his way inside off the dribble, it's hard not to foul him on the move.
Pistons have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for quickly. Second free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 19 to the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Outside for Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Assisted.
Robinson's got 9 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Colin Murray-Boyle.
Cunningham left side. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And the Raptors call time here. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Barnes with it, now defended by Cunningham. Barnes down low. It's up against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. Barrett covering. Robinson passes to Duran. Count the basket. Duran's got 10.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's Barrett on the wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, I want to see more of this from Duran. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Outside, Robinson shoots the 3. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Duran. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
The Raptors making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Here's Ingram. 6 points for him. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, fighting through it there. Ingram can get aggressive when he needs it inside.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort. And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Robinson misses.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
That's tipped.
This is the type of defender Duran is capable of being. Terrific activity and positioning, coming up with the rejection.
Now, here's Cunningham after R.J. Barrett's miss. Robinson misses. Now, here's Martin. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Making a change here. Lundy's checked in. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bonus checked in. Stewart comes in for Asar Thompson. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Cunningham. Now, here's Ivey. He's got 8. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Here's Lundy. Here's Murray Boyle. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And the Raptors with the ball, following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt.
Well, getting out in the open court there, and Ingram just finishes off the break.
Inside, Bona, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Martin. Ingram outside. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. The start of the season is not when you want to be a man down, forcing early adjustments. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that. Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Ivy with the bucket.
Yeah, that's just great stuff from Ivy. Knew where he needed to go and executed.
Raptors trail by 19. Outside, Martin. Here's Barrett. Pass to Lundy. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Pistons, number one.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Harris inside the line. Again, the Pistons good for two. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Here's Brown. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Harris kicks to Ivy. Shot clock at 3 from downtown. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Murray Boyle. He's got 17. Barrett wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
It's tipped. 1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Martin. Pass to Murray Boyle. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Now here is Harris for the three. In for his seventh make in 14 tries.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Here's Murray Boyle. 19 points in the game. Rebound, Detroit. Bona's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown outside. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Raptors trail by 21. And here's Barrett. 13 points in the game. Here's Lundy. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Barrett against Ivy. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Stewart. Knocks it loose. Pass break Toronto. Pass to Ingram. It's deflected. They retain possession. For three, Barrett. Adds Bona with the rebound. Harris inside. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Jaden Ivey, also Bruce Brown out there, and it's Stewart in at the 4. Brown with it. He's picked up by Dick. Here's Walsh. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Drives to the hoop.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Pass to Abaji. Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Now Brown to the wing right side. Walsh kept alive. Back to Brown. Here's Walsh. And they get it back.
Well, that's been the story here. A lot of lucky bounces going their way to give them extra possessions.
Herter finds quickly. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Gets an open look and hits.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Ivy. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Brown with it. Pass to Ivy. That's tipped. On the wing quickly. The 19-footer is on the money.
You see the unselfishness of Herter. A guy who wants to make the right play.
Brown kicks to Stewart. Over Barnes. And here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. Here's Walsh. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there's Toppin on the assist by Drummond.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Herter. Here's Quickly. And nothing is falling for him right now. Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And here's Cunningham, covered by Barnes. Cunningham against Barnes. Drummond. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Dick. Here's the drive. And the dunk by Dick.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
The shot's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here's Cunningham. Really left alone that time.
You know, Cunningham is a guy who's always scanning the floor, looking to set up his guys.
Quickly against Thompson. A floater. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Joe. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's Quickly missing. Pistons shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Drummond in the post. Dick defending. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, he knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
Toronto's gone 1-3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Quickly. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Cunningham. It's Joe on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Now, here's Cunningham. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Joe's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Barnes. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Joe can't get it to go. It's stolen by Cunningham. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
The line for 2.
That free throw missing, so both teams making some changes here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Joe, covered by Martin. Walsh can't connect from long distance. The Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Herter, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
That one is no good. The Raptors shooting well. They're at 45%. And Toronto turns it over again. Ivy's checked in for Detroit.
Ivy.
Pistons shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's Lundy. And just miss after miss right now.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
Joe finds Toppin. No good there. Martin with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul.
Ivy.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Abaji. Toppin covering. And here's Herter outside. Connects from three-point range. Herter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto. Now, here's Ivy. To the middle, here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, look, it's nice when your off guard can make those quick decisions like Ivy did there.
Toronto's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's sent back by Drummond. Martin against Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Joe. Here's Toppin. Sinks the three-pointer. Toppin's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
Hits it from three-point range.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Lundy gets the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Ivy on the wing. Covered by Martin. Offensive rebound. Back to Ivy. Pass to Toppin. And they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long, everyone.
low. Out the door, I'm a man, I'm looking clean. One more control, 3 green and nice, but
wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20